Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So for today's video, I'm going to do my first ever Halloween look on my channel. And what's even better is that I'm going to use all drugstore makeups. So that way you guys can recreate the look at affordable price. In fact, I'm super duper excited about this video. I've been thinking about the looks that I want to go in for a long time now, so I cannot wait to share with you guys the final look. So yeah, if you want to know what kind of a Halloween look I will achieve in the end, as well as all the products I am using to achieve this look, just please keep watching. So first, to prime my skin, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Gel Mist. As you guys can see, I have used half of it. This one is really good. So if you're in the market looking for like an affordable drugstore hydrating gel mist, I think the e.l.f. one is a really good one. So I'm going to just spray all over my face. As you can see, the sprayer is not the best. It's not even like okay, it's actually pretty bad. But what I like about the mist is the fact that the gel actually feels super hydrating. I feel like for the price point, you usually don't get this good of a hydrating gel. That's why I put out with the nozzle. But yeah, the nozzle is not that good. What's good is inside the bottle. So that's the first step. Alright, moving on for the eye cream today. I'm going to use the Bliss Explosion Radiance Boosting Eye Cream with vitamin C. So this is a recent buy, but it quickly becomes one of my favorite eye cream from the drugstore because first of all, I love the packaging, very easy to use, and second of all, I love the texture of this eye cream. So I'm going to just apply it around my eyes. Alright, while waiting for the eye cream to dry, I'm going to apply a moisturizer. This one is actually an essence. So it's the Rose Carrier Essence by Pixie Beauty. And I love this essence. If you guys are on the verge of, deciding to buy this one, I think you should because it's really good. I love the packaging. I think it's very, simplistic. And here, this is what the essence looks like. It's a super hydrating essence. In fact, I recently just placed an order on Pixie Beauty, so definitely on the lookout for a haul that features all the new Pixie Beauty items I got. Alright, moving on for the primer today. I'm going to use the NYX Shine Color. So this is an old favorite of mine. I've been using this one in 2015, and then somehow I just move on to new products. But recently I picked up another one from the drugstore and I just fell in love with this all over again because I think this is still one of the top if you want that kind of like a shine control kind of primer. So here, let me show you guys the texture. This is the texture looks like, kind of reminds me of the Smashbox Shine Control, but this one doesn't feel that silicone-y compared with the Smashbox one. So I'd recommend this one over the Smashbox one. Plus it's cheaper, so. Alright, so this is what my skin looks like after the primer. I definitely think the primer has a nice texture to it, and it really helps to grab your makeup and just filling all the pores, so it is really nice. And before we apply the foundation, I'm going to use a lip gloss. So this is by the brand Rimmel London. It's called Oh My Gloss. It's actually an oil tint. I just really love the texture of this one, and my lips are really chapped, so I want to use some gloss. Alright, moving on for the foundation today. I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. So this is in the shade Light 70. I don't remember if I ever featured this foundation Get Ready With Me, but I do really love this foundation, so I'm gonna use this today. And also you can always lock your foundation by twist the cap. So I'm going to just put some on the back of my hand. This color looks like. And I'm going to use the Morphe sponge. I'm using the e.l.f. setting spray to wet it. put it on my face. So this is what this foundation looks like on my skin. I really love the finish. It's kind of full coverage, but at the same time not like too matte. It's still relatively natural, but definitely you can see it covers all the imperfections. So I really love this foundation and its formula, plus it's very affordable. So yeah, you should check it out if you haven't. As for the concealer today, I actually want to try out a new product. So this is the Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. It has a magic finish effect. So technically this one is kind of like a tinted balm or like a tinted primer, but I kind of want to use it as a concealer. So this is what the inside looks like. It's kind of like a moussey texture, and it's only have like one color, but it will adjust according to your skin color. So I'm going to just put it here. I just want to like try it out. Sometimes I feel like, you know, you can definitely multi-use some of the products, so you don't have to buy all the new products all the time. I feel like a face perfector is one of those kind of like a multitasking product. So I kind of want to use this one as my concealer today. Wow, actually it covers my under eye pretty well. Not going to lie. Look at that. Put a little bit on my nose. A little bit here. A little bit on my eyelid. Maybe a little bit on my chin. So yeah, this is what the perfector looks like. I actually really love how it makes my under eye looks like. Super natural. It still have a good coverage, but it's definitely not like a super full coverage kind of you know, perfector. That's actually pretty good for day to day and for those kind of more on the natural side of foundation. So yeah, I really love this Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. Definitely going to use it on my full face next time. Alright, moving on to set my under eye as well as my chin. I'm going to use the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. This is what the product looks like. This is a super hyped up product, and I had this one in my collection for a while now, but I don't think I ever used it on camera, so I'm going to use it today. Just picking up the product using a brush from Morphe. This is M530. So I'm going to just, you know, put it all over my eyes and eyelid like this, and also on my nose a little bit, and also between my eyebrows here, underneath my chin like this. Yeah, so this is what the powder looks like. Do you guys think my under eyes are brightened? I really love this powder because first of all, it's super lightweight, and second of all, I think the color of this powder is really good because it's that kind of banana-y but also kind of like a light, you know, translucent color, so it's not gonna be too yellowy, especially if you have like neutral pink undertone. So yeah, I highly recommend this powder. As for the rest of the face, I'm going to use the Burt's Bees Mattifying Powder Foundation with Bamboo. I have the shade Banana. So this, I'm going to use the same brush and also just, you know, pick up the product and I just sweep off my face. Just want a really light set because this is a powder foundation, so it does have that coverage. So I just want to use a light hand when I'm, you know, setting my face. Alright, So that's it, the face is all set. Moving on to the brows. Today I'm going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I'm in the shade Urban. So this is what it looks like. It's a great dupe for the Anastasia brow pencil, and I've been using this one for a while now. In fact, this one is almost like gone. So I really love this pencil, and I'm going to just lightly, draw my brows. That's the color compared with this brow. And voila, the brows are done. Alright, so now this is the center of today's video. I'm going to do my eye look, and today I'm going to use a brand new palette. So this one is called Come As You Are. It's by the brand Karity. It's a very affordable brand. Why they're so affordable is because they cut off the middleman. They are directly shipped to the consumer from the factory, so that way they can keep the cost as low as possible. I really love the whole concept of their business, and they also donate a portion to charity, which is really nice. So when I saw this palette online, I was like, oh, so pretty, and I immediately thought of Halloween because the color scheme is just screams for Halloween. So let's open her up, shall we? So ta-da! Here is the eyeshadow palette. Has the same packaging as the outside box, which is nice. And are you ready for the colors? Da da da! Oh my goodness, look at those colors. Isn't this just like a perfect Halloween kind of look? It's like all those, yellow and mustard and dark green and Amy green, all that kind of color in one. I just really love this palette, and also the mirror is really nice. So yeah, today we're going to use this palette to create a Halloween look. Alright, so the first color I am going into will be this neon yellow shade called Psych. I just really love this neon yellow color. I'm using a brush from BH Cosmetics. I love this brush. And for this shade, I'm going to place on my crease. Do right here. So here is a color. I feel like this shade is not as pigmented as I would like it to be, as you guys can see when I place on my eyelid. But you can definitely just, apply twice or 3 times just to intensify the look. I'm going to just keep placing the shade right here. And also place the shade right here. Alright, first color down. How do you guys like this color? I think this color is pretty cool, but I wish it could be more pigmented. So let's intensify the look using the second shade called Riot. This is a mustard yellow shade. I'm going to use a clean brush, and then I'm going to place a little bit lower than the first shade. So I'm using this Japanese brush, and then I'm picking up the shade Riot. That's what it looks like, and I'm going to place it right here. Alright, this is the second shade down. I think this color is more pigmented, maybe because this is not so neon. I know that neon colors usually are harder to show up. So here, look at the swatch. I do think that, if they just make this shade a little bit more bangy, maybe this palette will receive more attention. But still, it's really, decent color. And now the second shade is down, and moving on, the third shade I want to use is this kind of like dark green shade, and it is called Dunk. So I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to place this shade even lower than the yellow shade. So I'm going to just put it right here, like right on my crease, like this. This shade is really nice. Let me swatch it. in my finger. Look at that. This is a really bomb shade. Oh, I love this shade. So I'm going to do the same for the other eye. And ta-da! Here is this darker army green shade. I think it's really beautiful. And moving on, the next shade I want to place on my lower lash line, and I'm going to place this shade called Seattle. This is more of like a mauve kind of shade, so I'm going to just place it right here. Wow, does my eye look kind of spooky now? I feel like now it's starting to be kind of like a spooky look, which is good, which is what I'm going for Halloween. So I'm going to also put the shade Seattle in my crease, just to intensify it. Now we're talking about Halloween. I feel like just the lower lash line itself makes the look from still pretty normal everyday wear to definitely more of like a Halloween kind of a Joker look. Alright, so I think we're done with the eyeshadows, and let me put on the liner off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, liners are on. Now for the mascara today, I'm going to use the Mascara Revolution by Makeup Revolution. This is one of my favorite drugstore mascara. I just love the setup of the wand, and it lasts a really long time. I think this is a complete dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is only $10, so highly recommend this mascara. Alright, now that's the complete eye look, and I love this eyeshadow palette. And now move on to finish the face. I actually have a brush set. I think it's so fitting for Halloween, and this is the Wet n Wild brush kit. It's the rose brush kit. Look at that. Isn't it screaming for Halloween? I'm going to use the bigger one for bronzer and the smaller one for highlight. So for the bronzer today, I'm going to use the Maybelline City bronzer, and I love this bronzer. I have already used it off camera. It's beautiful, and I am in the shade 200. And this is the brush right here. Just want to give you guys a close-up. This just screams Halloween for me. So I'm going to pick up the bronzer using this brush and just place it right here. Look at the color, and also this brush is super soft. Wow, I love it. Love this bronzer as well as this brush. Super soft. So yeah, this is the face bronzer. Moving on for the highlight today, I also have the highlight from Wet n Wild. It's their Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Purple Ashes. So this also screams for Halloween. It's literally have a scalp in the pan. This is kind of like a purple sheen to it. Purple Ashes. It's just very fitting. So I'm going to use this smaller rose brush. Wow, so cool. And I'm going to just pick up the shade and then place it right here. Alright, so that's the highlight. And lastly, we have the lips. So I'm going to use another product from Karity. This is a Karity the Matte, and I'm in the shade Primrose Hill. So this is their liquid lipstick, and I love this color. So let me swatch it for you guys. This is the color, and that is one swipe. The pigmentation is insane, and this liquid lip is only retail for $6. So I find this to be a great value. And I'm going to just apply this one over my lip gloss. Whoa, so this is the lip color. I think it's very fitting for today's Halloween makeup look. What would you guys name this look? Like a Joker kind of look? Even though it's not like traditional, you know, Joker kind of a look. But yeah, it's very Halloween-y and I love it. Alright, the makeup is done. To set the whole face, I'm going to use another e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. Oil Control Primer Mist, and you can also use this as a makeup setting spray. I love this mist because it really sets everything in their place. It's really an oil control mist, so I'm going to just set it like this. And yeah, voila, we're all done. This is my Halloween look, and this is the first time I've ever attempted to film a Halloween look on my channel. Let me know if you like this video. If you want me to do a high-end version, I can totally do another one for you guys. So yeah, this is today's video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I will see you guys in my next one.